Howdy, everyone. How is everyone this Tuesday? Scott Free for All here. It is time to live stream, and we are on Middleburgh map. Good to be back on this map. Good to be back with you guys. We did a live stream on Sunday, had a great time on Silver Run Forest, clearing some place for a field. Let's see, we've got good old boys. We've got Chinook, MTB Treadster, and Mark Taylor. Howdy, everyone. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing okay. Happy New Year again. It's been a good one for me so far. Weather's been gorgeous here. It's my day off. Did a little grocery shopping. What else? Yeah, just some good times. And got a video out last night finally, so that's great. How many megabytes is the map? MTB Treadster, I don't know without looking. What we'll do is maybe we can get someone in the chat to go look that up, or maybe a little bit later when I'm back in my PC. I will. It's on the large side. It is a 4X map, and it is by Nitrodad, so, pretty good size. Speaking of which, why don't we get into it? All right. So, we have not a lot of money in the bank, just as I kind of look through things. Mark Taylor says it's a 4X map. It is. And there's Ronnie Pate. Hello, Ronnie. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. Let's get out of here. Let's walk around a bit. So, what I was thinking we could do, because I did get on here and just kind of looked around to see what needs to be taken care of. And if we hike on up here to our sheep pen, first of all, you'll see one little glitch with this map, and that is if you have wool and you quit the game and enter back in, your wool, which spawns over here, ends up over here. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. But the reason I wanted to show you this was because we have a lot of wool, and the price is good. So we're going to sell some wool. We'll, in general, take care of our animals. And let's see, I made a list. What else are we going to do? Yeah, we're going to feed our cows. And I thought we'd also buy some dairy cattle. Now, I'll leave it up to you guys. We can either buy some dairy cows. We already have beef cows. Or we could buy some pigs. It's really up to you. Now, if we buy pigs, we're going to have to buy pig food, because I'm not going to make it. But if we buy the dairy cows, we already have a lot of silage and TMR to feed them. Anyway, I will stop going on and on. Let me show you what I mean about good wool prices. So our wool price here is $2,352 per 1,000 liters. That's actually higher than the historical max price. So it's a wonderful time to sell wool. And I mean, we're not going to get rich. I mean, we don't have a whole lot, but we've got a decent amount. So we'll get that done first. The reason we don't have a lot of money is we paid down our loan quite a bit. We had an almost $500,000 loan. We've got that under $200,000 now. So that's good. Ronnie Pate, you're doing fine. Good. I am doing well. Thank you. All right, Chinook. Thank you. So MTB, the map is 1.61 gigabytes. Yeah, it's on the big side. And you just subscribed. Well, thank you, MTB Treadster. I really appreciate that. Since you mentioned that, if you haven't already and you want to, please like this video. It really helps out my channel. And like MTB, hit that subscribe button. And that way you'll be alerted whenever I go live. And also when I drop content, which I just did early this morning. So if you haven't checked that out, please check that out. It's the second episode of my new series, Cattle Baron Wannabe. And I have a lot of fun making that one. I try to make it a bit comical, and this one certainly is. And I'm glad you liked the video, MTB. All right. Well, let's do this. Oh, I forgot to mention one more thing that we're going to do today, and that is we look at our fields that we sowed. So last time, I believe, we sowed sunflowers here, and we sowed some corn. We leased a planter, and I think we returned it. I want to make sure we did, because I don't want to pay for it. No, we did. Okay. But if we look at now that it's in its growth stage, we can see that we've got some weeds. In fact, we've got quite a few weeds. So we're just going to spray those. And it's Scooter's Workbench. Hello. I'm 2 hours earlier for this week. You know, when I can, I like to stream at 3 p.m. Some exceptions are usually if the Farm Sim guy is streaming at 3 p.m. my time, I'll usually go after him at 5. And that usually only happens on Sundays. But I try to stream at 3. I did do some later streams just due to work schedules during the holiday time. But here's our sprayer. And let's hook that up. Let's go ahead and spray those. And then we will sell our wool. And then, well, I'll tell you what, let's make sure we have enough herbicide. Because if we don't, we will need to sell our wool so that we can afford it. What are we going to spray in? Let's spray in our Valtra. Oh, you're in California. California this week. Ah, okay. So that's why I'm 2 hours earlier for you. Got it, Scooter. Yeah, I used to live in California, and the Pacific time I never was a fan of, especially since I was in finance and investments, and the stock market opened up at 6:30 in the morning. Did not like that one bit. All right. Looks like we've got some herbicide. Let's go ahead and just use what we have. I wonder if we have some more. We can go check we have actually some liquid tanks over here. Let's see what, if we have any herbicide. There's our solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, herbicide tank is empty. Okay, so if we need to get some, we will need to buy it. What truck is that? Let's see. I need to go back and see what truck you're looking at. That pickup truck is the, it's the, gosh, what is it called? It's the 82 Studios. It's this one right here. And it's the 2020 version. That's what it is. The Trail Boss. All right. My game's a little jumpy right now. I think it's just because it needs to reload. So it should stop here pretty soon. Okay. Wow, look at all that grass that grew tall. That's interesting. Okay. Just reading the chat, just make sure I haven't missed anyone. Looks like we're good. All right. I'm just deciding how I'm going to approach this. I think I'll do a header, and then I think I'll just use Well, you know, I said I was going to use GPS, but I don't have it on that. Why do I not have it on that tractor? Okay, we're going to put a stop to that. Apologize, guys, but I think I've run into that problem a few too many times. Let's borrow enough money to buy GPS for this tractor. And I'm going to do this. GPS, yes. Okay. And there's Gaming Joy. Hello, Josh. How are you today? Welcome in. I should send you the 5K GPS edit. Oh, I didn't know there was one. that would be good. So I'm just gonna. Now hold on just a second. Do I have? I wonder if I have the smart spray. I forget what it's called. Let's see if it's a feature, an option on this. Weed spot spraying. I'm gonna add that. It's 39,000. That's why I didn't add it the first time. I'm not gonna do that. I remember making that same observation and going, no, thank you. I'll just go without it. We're not going through it too. Now it looks like we will need to buy more herbicide because we need to spray both of our fields. You edited a local copy. Okay, gotcha. That was smart, Josh. So maybe once I have a little more money, I'll buy that $39,000 upgrade for the smart spot sprayer for this. But because I fertilize with solid fertilizer, I only use this for spraying weeds. That's all I've used it for so far. Let's get in a little bit closer so we can see what's going on. What mods do I have? MTB, I have a lot of mods. I wouldn't be able to list them right now, but I'll tell you, since I'm on a PC, kind of my essential mods that I use, I do use the easy dev tools for just, if you're a content creator, you've got to have that. I have GPS, auto drive, course play, because I do like farm automation when I play. Most of the time, sometimes. I don't have a lot of like vehicle and implement mods on this map. However, I do have a special PC only mod for my combine. I have a gleaner that our good friend of the channel, Pleasant View Farms, made for everyone. And I used that same one on... Alright, I'm missing just a bit here. Like trucks, I've got that the 82 Studios pickup, and that's about it. That's really all I have. And there's Tanner. Hello, Tanner. Welcome in. How are you today? Glad to have you with us again. Ronnie, that you saying that's a nice looking sprayer? Yeah, it is. This is actually the sprayer that is available in the Kubota equipment pack mod. I am missing again. That's been watching the chat and not really paying attention to the direction I'm driving. I think if we go 90 degrees, I think that'll be perfect. So let me just line up on a 90. That's pretty close. Tanner, you're doing all right. Okay, you finally got a day off of work. Wonderful. Well, I feel honored that you would spend some of that day off with us today. So we went all the way around and used about 10% of our total capacity. So we are going to have to buy some more herbicide. We've got enough money in the bank to do that. I'm not worried about it because we took out some loan. We'll be all right until we sell our wool. All right. And we'll get this little bit that we missed. All right, great. Now let me set up a course. I'll go over here. Okay, so we're going to turn on our guidance steering that we just purchased. And we're going to set up a heading of 270 degrees. I just like to do it that way if I know I'm going to be like on one of the 90 degree settings. That's good. Oh yeah, I need to set the auto width, and I think we're good. I think we got it. All right. So now I can look a little more closely at chat. Do you know that you can get free spray? Well, I know there's a lot of ways you can get free spray. I mean, there's mods that do it. I can do it with easy dev tools. But I don't like to cheat because in real life, herbicide is not free. Oh, you're joking? Okay. I mean, you can cheat it if you want. One of the interesting things about this game, especially if you're on a PC, is you can cheat just about anything, right? You can go and add a mod, you can edit a mod, you can edit your game settings, but the more you do that, the less of a game it becomes. Add money, there's another way. Just add the money and buy it. Or in Easy Dev Tools, you can just fill up your tank with herbicide. All right. So we're down to 19%. We started with, was it 34%? So we've used about 15%. So we've used about half of what we have. And how much of the map have we finished? Almost half. So we'll probably run out before we finish this field. Unless we get fortunate. Do have my peanut M&Ms today. And I had tea, now I'm just drinking water out of my Argsy Gaming coffee mug. So we are running precision farming, and precision farming doesn't like you as much if you use an herbicide to get rid of your weeds instead of pulling them out. And they're actually at a stage where we could pull them out, but I don't have that piece of equipment, and I have a sprayer, so here we are. Ronnie Pate, you like the realistic play a little more. Yeah, I do too. You know, it's a spectrum. You know, you can't play completely realistic, just the limitations of the game. And then you can, like, cheat, you know, to the point where it's not a game. On that spectrum, I'm more on the realistic side. You know, maybe just a little bit from center. Because there's some things I don't like. I don't like field stones. I really don't like weeds. I normally don't play with weeds. When you're doing precision farming, you're going to have weeds. What else? Most of the time I buy my animals and have them delivered, you know. You know, and I do stuff like that. You know, I teleport around. That's not really realistic, but there is a level of realism that I really have to do, or I'm just not enjoying the game. So kind of like you, Ronnie. You play with no weeds, stones, lime, or anything. You know, I'd say about 50% of the time that's how I play too, MTB. I do like doing lime. It's one of those things I can tolerate because it's not all the time. And if you're doing it with precision farming, you have to do it often, but you don't have to use very much. And if you're not using it, you only have to do it like every 3 times or so that you turn the field. Precision farming likes spot spray. Yes, it does. And Cape Cod Driver, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know if you were in on the stream just a few minutes ago, but I contemplated adding the spot spraying to this sprayer, but I don't have like 39 grand in my pocket to pay for it, so I opted to just spray away. It's kind of satisfying. Okay, yeah. Let's do a little in cab. Here we are. Got a dirty tractor. There's our dead weeds out there. Spot spraying costs an arm and a leg as an add-on. I agree, Josh, it does. Now, you do save quite a bit on the herbicide, and it increases your precision farming bonus. So, you know, I guess there is a break-even point on it, but it takes a while. Oh, I'm still April. I haven't changed my character for this map. That's fine. All right, we're almost done. So it is quite possible that we will have enough herbicide for this entire field, and that's good. That'll save us a trip. And we've got a little bit of a strip left. Not too bad. Oh, actually it becomes much wider. So it'll work out. Uh-oh. You see that white thing right there? That's my front weight that I forgot to reattach when I added GPS. How funny. I probably just pushed it until I turned. I'll have to go pick that up. That's hilarious. I was looking at it like, what is that? Is that a cotton bale? Nope, it's my white weight. You wish you could play FS22 and watch this at the same time, but you can't. Oh, okay. I do that. I can do that, MTB, and I will watch live streams and farm all the time. Well, I used to, I'll say. Now it's like I'm editing a video while watching a live stream. All right, let's go pick this up. What's... Gonna see. Trying to figure out which side I'm supposed to be on this. Oh, there, I got it. Okay. I decided to nudge it. Okay, don't do that again, Scott. Oh, it looks like that's pretty much exactly one row. We might miss just a little bit right here where it gets a little bit wide. Yeah, we're gonna miss just a little bit. I'll come back and get that. I'll do it this way just so I use less. All right. Gonna be close. We're at 2%. We'll have enough. But we'll definitely have to refill before we spray the second field. All right. Chinook, Western Australia 16x map is coming. Awesome. I know you and many others love that map. Argsy did a lot of YouTube videos on that. FSG may have as well. Cape Cod Drive-Up, I think it's a little too big for the way I play as well. But if you like, if you're a big auto drive and course play user, and you like using like multiple pieces of equipment, lots of big equipment, it's one of the best maps for that. You know, if you want to have, you know, 6 combines with 60-meter headers, harvesting wheat, and you have those big old mother load, what are they called, mother bins. That would that is one map to do that you could do that. All right, this is where we're gonna buy some more herbicide. Let's do that. There it is. We don't need a whole lot. Do we have that much money? I think we have just that much money. Is that true? We're about to find out. I don't have enough money. All right. We'll do that then. Okay. And now we will fill up. I don't know exactly how much herbicide this will hold. Well, that was just over 2,000, and it's so it looks like it'll hold about 8,000 liters, thereabouts. You know what? That's not going to be enough. We already know that. So we're going to have to borrow a little more. But before the day's up, we will pay this and more of it off because we're going to sell some of that wool. And I think we get, what, 16 grand for it? Something like that? Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and get some more. You meant to chime in a minute ago, but if you spray right after planting, there is no loss. Oh. Oh, okay. Even in precision farming, I think you lose some of your bonus though, don't you? Your precision farming bonus. But I know what you're saying, good old boys. Okay. Well, oh, I think I need to pull up more. Let's try that. There it is. Not if you spray before the weeds start. Interesting. Okay. Josh, I didn't know that you could spray even at harvest. That's not very realistic, but, oh, you know what? That's plenty of herbicide. I'm now going to get into my Dr. Pepper. I just refilled my supply today. All right. Let's go to our second field. Oh, some of you are new, so I'll reiterate that I did make just a few rules for myself for this live stream. It's not much, but the big one is I can't use any John Deere or Case IH equipment or tractors. So no red or green. Let's see. Where are we going? We're going this way. Mark Thor, how are you, buddy? You're still awake. Did you sleep at all last night? You love the sound of a can opening? Me too, Chinook. Did that make you want to go get a soda of your own? Ronnie Pate, that's what I love about FS22. You can play the game any way you want to. Exactly. The way to play FS is the way you like to play it. Red Bull, there you go. That works too. All right. Let's get spraying. Get rid of those weeds. Looks about right. Last night, well, this morning, you got about 3 hours of sleep. Is that good for you, Mark? Sometimes I think you're a vampire because you just never sleep. All right. So just as before, we'll make probably just one lap around, and then we will use some GPS to get the rows nice and tidy. How long would the stream be? MTB, I guess the short answer is about 2.5 hours. But almost as a rule, my streams are between 2 and 3 hours, with few exceptions. Some of it depends on just how I'm feeling, or what we're doing, or how lively the chat is, but I always plan for at least 2 hours. And I schedule for 3. All right. Chinooki came off a 10-hour night shift. Ooh, ouch. That sounds rough. Now, if you're always working nights, that's not so bad because your sleep clock kind of gets in sync with that. But if you're having to jump between day and night shift, that's a killer, man. That's a killer. Mark, you got 4 hours yesterday. That's 7 hours in 7 days. I hope you're joking, Mark. That's not healthy for you, buddy. When will I stream again? I usually stream on Tuesdays and Sundays. So next stream will be this coming Sunday. And let's see, we will be on Greystone. We'll be on Greystone. Greystone, that'll be episode number 19. So we only have 2 more live streams on Greystone. Once I finish the 20th episode, I am going to upload my save game to you guys if you want to play it. So that will happen probably, what, a week from today? No. 2 weeks from today, I think. What time? Usually 3 p.m. Central, U.S. Sometimes on Sundays I do it at 5 p.m. It just depends when some of my other YouTube buddies are streaming. I don't want to interfere with their stream times. But yeah, usually 3 p.m. Central US, Tuesday and Sunday. And MTB, if you hit that notification bell, you'll get alerted when I'm going to go live. Because I post that usually at least 2 or 3 hours in advance, sometimes longer. So you'll know a few hours ahead of time exactly when I'm going to go live. Also, for those of you who haven't and want to, please join my Discord. Our Discord community is very wonderful, just very friendly, very helpful. And if you will type !Discord in the chat, you will get an invite link. I'm about to get myself trapped. There we go. There you go. Thank you, Chinook. This field, I think, is a little bit bigger, not by much, than the other field. They're very close. All right, now this field is not very square, so I never quite know what angle to take when I'm setting up my GPS on this field. I think what I will do though is I'll start out like this, and I'll try to aim we'll try for that. Let's go into here. Oh, we're just gonna do an AB heading is what we're gonna do, folks. Width is already set. Okay, so let's do whoops. Oh, it's doing cardinal settings. Hold on. I did not know that it would do that. Very strange. So I need to set this to this. Okay. Now, will it work? Now it's gonna work. Okay. There's our A. There's our B. Now we're locked in. Okay. Dr. Pepper. So we took a little bit of a different angle. That's okay. We'll fix that. Is there a piece of that sprayer missing? Huh. If you're talking about that, then yes, there is. That is weird. And is it just on that side? It is. That's this is an in-game sprayer too, but yeah, that's a missing piece. Keen observation, Mark. You might have to go eat soon. All right, well, MTV, we'll be here for, I'd say at least another hour and a half, 2 hours. So you finish up, and before then, come back and see us. We'd love to have you back in. All right, this is a little bit wasteful since we don't have the spot spraying, but it is what it is. We avoided paying $39,000, so Oh, why did I do that? Did not mean to do that. I meant to move my camera, not my steering. There we are. This is just a beautiful map and very, very playable. Nitro Dad just makes very fun maps. Like we missed just the slightest amount there. I'd say I'm not gonna worry about it, but I am, so I'm just gonna do that. All right. So we're a little bit off because I think I have like a line to grid option on. So when I turned on the GPS, it didn't exactly follow my AB line. But we're good. We're good. Am I using the PC? Yes, MTB I am. Hello, Corp Nut. Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're well. We've been spraying weeds, and already did our sunflower field. Now we're spraying our cornfield. All right, how much of this do we have done? Most of it. We're gonna have plenty of herbicide left over for next time. Very good. Corpnut used courseplay to bale a large 200-acre field. Wow, that's a lot of bales. Do you know how many bales that made? I am killing those weeds, Corpnut. I have to imagine, so... What are you baling? Grass or straw? I mean, you could easily have 500 bales, depending on what you were baling. Easily. Straw. Oh, wow. Okay. I remember one time I baled all the straw on the largest field on Stone Valley, the original FS19 one. That was 4X. It took me 2 days of play, and I'm trying to remember. I wasn't on easy economy either, but the straw alone was almost $2 million that I made off of it. I think I was on normal. But that was a fun challenge. I would not do it again. I would not recommend. But that's probably a smaller field than the one you did, Corp Nut. Now I didn't use Courseplay for it though. I did it by hand. That's before I was really I was still a novice player back then. MTB, when we say CP, that's an abbreviation for Courseplay, which is a mod. It's a PC-only mod, but it basically allows you to draw out a course on a field to do field work, and then your tractor, basically you're hiring an AI worker, and he is much more smartly doing your field. I didn't, but I could have used my Courseplay to spray this entire field. Basically, you just set a course, you say, spray the field, and it does. So it's a very, very valuable tool. If you've got a large map, it's almost mandatory if you want to keep your sanity. Hello, Cranky. How are you, sir? Good to have you here today. Absolutely, Corpnut. It is nice to have on large maps. Or if you have lots to do, right, it really allows for multitasking. And as you might remember on our Greystone live stream, I was doing a lot of that, a lot of multitasking with Courseplay. I still do that, but... and I did some of that on this map too, I have to admit. Yep. But I don't want to overdo it. Corpnut, you're having some... Your lungs are acting up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. One of those bad days, huh? Well, I hope it gets better for you. Okay, this is going to be our last. We missed that one little weed right here. That one right there, but I'm not going to worry about it. So you don't have a great PC for that kind of stuff. Yeah, I understand that, MTB. When I first started playing Farm Sim, I had a not very powerful PC, and it did limit me as well. But the good thing about it is you can dial down your graphics. You can be careful about which mods you load, and so you can do most things on a PC. Just maybe not to the extent you can with a more powerful PC and graphics card. Your autoimmune disorder is kicking in 1 year ago. You came. Right, I remember you mentioning that, Corpnut. Oh, you don't have maps. Got it. Okay. We're done. Well, I say we're done. Did we get that top part? Let me just check with this. Yeah, we did. Close enough. All right, let's go sell some wool. And then, that's true, Corpnut. The Farm Sim guy, if you're a PC player, has a great list of must-have mods. I should make a video of my must-have mods, because I keep a mod folder called Essential Mods, and for any map that I start with that folder of mods. Maybe I should do that. I just need to just do it. I don't do a whole lot of tutorial mods, and I should. I've done a few. All right. Now, we're going to sell wool. I do have a... or do I? I think I have an auto-load trailer that will load pallets as well as bales. Pretty sure about that. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Didn't know that I had a hotkey to do that. Alright. I was just wanted to just raise my weight. Okay. Now, where is that auto-load trailer? It's not, oh, there it is. I see it. It's right there. I think we will use our pickup truck for that. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna wash down my tractor. Getting a little dirty. MTB, you lost your cat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That is sad. That is always a dark time for any pet owner. Yeah, I did intentionally make this Valtra JCB yellow. There's a story about that, Josh. I was asking people what tractor I should get, and everybody wanted me to get a JCB Fast Track, and I really wanted a Valtra. So the compromise was I bought the Valtra and painted it JCB yellow. All right. Let's go jump in the pickup truck, which also needs a pretty good wash. Oh yeah, does it ever. Yeah, I gotta wash this. This thing is really, really super dirty. You know, I should probably see what the price of eggs is right now, too, because we've got a fair amount of eggs. Need to go get some sleep. Chinook, please go get some sleep. But thank you for joining us. Great to see you again. You take care. We'll see you next time. Oh, that's so much better. And this trailer needs it in a bad way, too. All right. Much better. All right, we're going to ditch this gooseneck trailer. My backup skills are not bad as long as I don't get in a hurry. If I get in a hurry, bad things tend to happen. Alright. Now I should be able to squeeze in between those tractors in order to hook up with that flatbed trailer. Let's check on the price of eggs. I said I was going to do that, so make sure I do that. So eggs are not wonderful. No. we're gonna wait on the eggs. We'll just go get our wool. Ronnie, I can't remember if I said hi to you, but if I didn't, hello. When you're driving semis, you never get in a hurry, right? And I tend to get impatient with myself quite frequently. So I have to very consciously go slow. Like even right now, I want to just go full pedal to the metal in this truck. And this truck will get up and go really quick, and that will get me in trouble. All right, here we are at the sheep pen. I love how this farm is spread out. You've got all the different pens. They're all customized animal pens. And I pointed this out at the beginning of the live stream, but if you save and then quit and come back into your game, this is what it does to your supply of wool. It spawns over here where it's supposed to, right here. But then any wool you have, it just throws them out here in the middle. And then also the outline for where the sheep are supposed to graze is messed up. You can see they're out here in the track. Anyway, I don't know if Nitro Dad knows about that, but I should probably tell him just to make sure he does. Okay, I think it's B to load, or is it? I never can remember. Oh, I'm in auto bail mode disabled. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this in some kind of mode. So that's for bales. Is it gonna do pallets too? I thought this did pallets. So yeah, Josh, if you have the capacity to fix that, you might want to. I was thinking this would auto load pallets, but I could be wrong. What would it be? R, Shift R? No. Z? Shift Z? Uh-oh, I did something. Oh, I put the ramps out. I didn't put those back in. Huh. Let me just go through. Oh, operating position. Is that gonna do it? Maybe. I think it's just for bales, though. Yeah, okay. I guess this is just for bales. You know what? I switched this trailer out with another one. The one that I switched out from has the auto load for pallets. Push G? I'll try MTB, but I think I answered my question. Yeah, it's not going to be G. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. This is where I'm going to throw realism aside, and I'm just gonna super strength load these in because I think my gooseneck one will do pallets, but I don't want to have to go back and get it, reconfigure it as a flatbed. That's going to take like 5 minutes of our time, and I don't want to waste 5 minutes of our time just doing that. So we'll just pretend that this is an auto load event. And for those of you who get triggered by this, just look away. We're gonna make some serious coin with this, though. And straighten this one up. There we go. How's that look? That looks wonderful. All right, can we strap? It's not even letting me strap. Why? Let me see if I can strap. Can I strap in here? It won't let me strap. There it goes. Now it'll let me strap. Okay. So we're here. Finish my water. All right, I'm gonna do a quick save. And let me get caught up on chat here. Oh wow, I'm way behind. MTB, how fast will it go? It'll go pretty fast. Let me look. It'll go 86 miles an hour. Josh, you're talking about where productions buildings are split. Okay, so you're getting to the technicals of why that's happening. Do I have auto load assistant? I don't know if I do, CorpNut. I do have the auto load mod that makes in-game trailers auto load capable. And there's Jeremy Freeman. How are you? Yes, we're getting some money for wool. Kung Fu Kevin minion on your PC desk, CorpNut. That's funny. MTB, you have a truck that goes 190. Wow. I would not be able to. I can't control a vehicle that goes that fast. I've tried. Even with the steering wheel, just, I can't. I end up losing control, I end up flipping and doing cartwheels across the map. You know, we do need to go find out where to sell this wool. So we're gonna use our lovely time-saving clock check mod. Let's go to wool. It says the clothing company sell point is where we're gonna go. Let's tag it. And then let's look for it on the map. This is a 4X map, and a lot of these places I've never been to. There it is right there. So here's where I think we're gonna try some auto drive. Let's see if we can auto drive over there, because I see that there is a sell point for it. Clothing Co. sell point. So we'll just drive there. Sell point. Clothing Co. sell point man. That's the one. So the reason it says man is that's what Farmer Ed does when it's not, because of the limitation of the map, it's not gonna work to auto deliver, which we're not gonna do anyway. Oh yeah, and this is a weird thing about this trailer. Whenever you use auto drive, it automatically drops these ramps, and I can't find a way to fix that. I can teleport the map, travel time instant. Yeah, but that's not realistic, Mark. The funny thing is watching auto drive use that tractor. Gaming Joy, you have a fast track that can go 223 kilometers per hour. All right, so there's our sell point. Beacon. Jeremy asks, do any of you guys like snow plowing in FS22? Every once in a while, I'll do some plowing. It gets boring pretty quick for me. Okay, I think we're about there. There it is. I love this map. The little town areas are just so cool. Look, there's Pop's Place with a giant donut. Looks like an anything bagel to me, actually. We got a Walmart. And we've got a Precision Textiles. Interesting. I've not been in this part of town yet. So this is very interesting to see. We've got, what is that? DJ's Internet Cafe. Oh, that's DJ Goham, I think. And here we are. All right, so this is we're gonna have to do it manually, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that off. I'm gonna close those ramps because they don't really belong out. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna come at it this other way. Ramps on the trailer should shower sparks. I know, they should. I don't think there's any collisions on them, or at least not all the way to the ground. So I think we're safe. All right, can we sell these from the trailer? I sure hope so. There they go. Awesome. Okay. That was a good amount of money. There. Those ramps were bothering me. I mean, the strats were bothering me. Okay, so I'm going to set this up to just drive us back to the farm. We are farm 3. And let's go to, I usually just go to the fuel point. All right, so while that's happening, what do we want to do? Let's go to our map. Let's go take care of our cows. And I asked this at the beginning of the live stream. If we're gonna buy animals, assuming that we have some money to do it, do you want to buy some dairy cows? We already have beef cows, beef cattle. Or do you want to buy pigs? Now, I already have TMR for dairy cows. If we get pigs, we're going to have to buy pig food. A, because we don't have any, and B, because I'm not going to make it. It's too involved. It's actually cheaper to harvest your crops, sell them, and buy pig food. Nobody does pigs. Yeah, they're, I think, the least popular animal. Well, I take that back. I think horses are the least popular animal. When they came out in FS19, right at first, everyone was all excited and riding them around. And then it was just, you know, you had to ride them around for 5 minutes, real time, every day, every game day. You had to feed them. And, I don't know. They're fine. They're interesting, but I think for me they just got boring. No one does unicorns either, Mark. You're exactly right. For the same reason. All right. So our animals are going to need, our cows are going to need, I think, a little bit of TMR. I think they're going to be okay, but I'm going to go ahead and feed them anyway. Now we have a dedicated tractor for our beef cattle, and that is our little Kubota M7. All right, and I think I have it set up where I think it's 1 bale of silage, 1 bale of hay, and then we top it off with the straw. I think that's how it works. Once I get one bale in here, I'll know. But I think that's how it works. Same with beef cows. There's no purpose in base game other than buying and selling. Yeah, I guess being a Texan, that's kind of how, oil and cattle are like the two big commodity businesses here. So I think I guess there's something close to my heart about raising beef cows, although I've never done it myself. You can make money off of them. You have to I buy them at 12 months, and then I sell them at around 20 months, something like that. And you just got to keep rotating them through, like just as you would in real life, All right. So that looks... I think that's it. It's still integrating. Yep, I think I have to see how much. Yeah, 80%. So now I'm just gonna get this straw bale. Whoops. And just hover it over, because we don't want to put the whole bale in there. We just need a little bit. So we will just dangle it over the feed mixer. Like that. Oh, we ran out. Let's go get another one. Those are really big straw bales. I think they're 11,000 liters a piece. Did I read that right? Yeah, they're huge. I'll catch up on the chat here in just a second. Okay, no one does lemurs. You're right, Jeremy. Lemurs just aren't worth it. Corpnut, you miss having home-raised pigs. You raise 2 every year, and they taste great. Yes, they do. Corpnut had 20-ish head of Angus on your family farm. Cool. The game of Crash Physics, your tractors would not exist. Same, MTB. All right, I think we're done. I think it took all the straw that it required. Set that down. My front-loading skills are not good. If you saw my latest video that I released early this morning, you will know. You'll again be reminded how bad my front-loading skills are. Okay. And we'll check our water level too. I think we're good for water, but I don't want to hurt my cows. We're raising them, we're trying to make them fat, so the last thing I want to do is have them reset. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit the wrong button. There we go. I think it's funny that my beef cows have udders. Something wrong with that. Hello, Pleasant View Farms. How are you today, sir? Hope you're doing well. Did pretty good with that car and bale spikes. Oh, thank you, Josh. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a YouTube short out of that because I think you'd tell how surprised I was that that even worked. I was just going to do it in the video just because I know that I was going to be asked, well, why didn't you try to pick it up with the forklift? With the forks. So I did, and it's like, I was going to say, see, it doesn't work, and then it did. Okay, so, how we doing now? You know, that's plenty of food, I gotta say. There's no way we're gonna run out of that. We only have 25 cows. All right. So this barn right here, this pen, this is the pig pen. It's a really nice looking pen. It's got a little fan that with animation on it. See, where's our water tank? There it is. How much water doing? We're doing pretty well. I'm gonna just, as a matter of habit, just put some more water in there. Water's free because we have this pond. Conveniently located. Thank you, Nitrodad. Josh, you expected the car to go flying when I tried to unload it. I was lucky. And I think you saw I picked it up and then I dropped it, and so I had to pick it up again, and I just knew, okay, first time lucky, I'll never be able to do this again, and I was able to do it a second time. But yeah. And when I tried to unload it, yeah, again, I think I got lucky then too. So I have partially recorded the 3rd episode, and just to kind of let you in on a little secret, I have to recycle another car, and my technique has improved. On the wrong spot? Maybe on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side. There it is. Mark Thor, that is my new technique. I just push it off the trailer. So, spoiler. That's my new technique. I think then the 3rd time I do it, I think I'm going to try something even different. I may just dangle the trailer off the side, out the back end, and just see if everything falls off of it. I'm a little doubtful that one's going to work. I don't think it's the geometry's right for that. But anyway, all right. So our cows are good. Our chickens, I think, are good. I mean, they're 2/3 full, but that's only 975 liters. I can't remember if we need to go. Yeah, we'll just do it. And the intro is good, Cricket. Yeah, I don't know. I was feeling a little silly, so I just made that. I may, I think Daggerwind was doing those like on his No Man's Land, and now is not Western Wilds, but what's the other? Is it Calmlands? Where he kind of does a little funny, like virtual Dagwin kind of thing. I could just pull the trailer into the trigger. Yeah, that's more or less what I'm thinking. Just kind of dangle it over into the trigger. But it doesn't automatically sell. It has to fall into the bin, and then you push. Kind of like when you're selling wood. Okay, get your head back in the game here, Scott. All right. Let's move him out of the way. Put this back. I'm trying to be better about not just leaving my equipment everywhere. I want to keep it clean and keep it put away. So it doesn't take that long. Okay. Let's get in our New Holland just so it can feel some love today. And there is our gleaner that Pleasant View Farms made for us. Right here. Very lovely. Thank you, Pleasant View Farms. Whoops. Do I have a trailer for this? So this is what I need to do. I need to buy one of the, like a cheap little trailer for feeding the chickens. You know what? I'm going to do that right now. We have time. It's not even 5 o'clock yet. Not even 4:30 yet. You know, something like this even. I mean, that'll more than feed all my chickens. Let's see if there's anything even cheaper than that. That's $3,500. I don't have, like I said, I don't have a lot of mods loaded in, so that may be the cheapest thing. What about some of these little pup trailers? That's more. That costs more. What's the keybind for having stuff brought to the farm when it's bought? You're having a brain. CorpNut, that is, I have to do it on the key. That is Alt-Shift-S will set it, and Alt-Shift-R will reset it. That's for the store deliveries mod. What am I doing here, Scott? I wanted to look here. That's $8,000. You know, I could just put some in the pickup. But nope. Nope, Scott. Just stop talking yourself out of it and just do it. Well, I could also do that. Nope, that doesn't hold. Doesn't hold what I need. What about that? What does that hold? Doesn't say. So that's 3,500. All right. As per usual, I'm like way overthinking this. All right. Let's just buy this little guy. Why not? You know, I think I am going to turn on store deliveries though, so we don't have to go to the dealership and get this. So Alt-Shift-S. And then some hungry moo-moo cows. Let's see. All right. We'll buy that little guy. So it charged us a delivery fee of $89. I think we can afford that. This is going to look a little silly. We're going to have a giant tractor pulling this little bitty trailer. Oh well, hey, whatever it takes. We just want the New Holland to feel some love, so. Yeah, that looks really funny. That trailer looks like a little toy. But it's a perfect size for feeding our chickens. Hold on. This thing will take grain, right? Did I like overlook that? Yeah, it will. Okay. Oh, that's the dump trigger? Oh. Well, there's the load right above it, right? Right. It's so high up I can't really see it. And that should be it. All right. Is the silo empty? Does my silo not like tiny trailers? The other side? Well, that is for silage, right? Now I'll go over there, but I don't think... Whoops, I don't think it's over here. I mean, this load right here is for hay and silage and stuff. See, hay, grass, and silage, and TMR. Yeah, it might be empty. Let's look. I've got barley. Well, let's make sure. Let's see where it lives. It's in a small silo, which I will tag. And that's right there. So, maybe I just need to be a little more careful where I line up. Oh, it does. Oh, it does show it to be over here for some reason. Why? There it is. Okay. Weird. I was just not aligned well enough. Bloop. All right, there's our 1,600 of barley. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this little trailer right where the feed is, and I'll just hook up to it when it's time to feed them. Perfect. So we will just leave that trailer there. Beauty. All right. So we're gonna buy some animals. So we said no pigs, so I guess we're gonna buy some dairy cows. Yeah, the triggers are tight. Nitro Dad's triggers are not generous at all. So we do have an animal trailer. It's this one over here. Sorry, my monitor's just reset. Which means my chat's... Oh, it came back. Is this gooseneck? No. Okay, so we'll just hook up a tractor to this. We'll just hook up this guy, actually. And we will go... You know what? Let's hook up the pickup. Just because it's so much faster. Nope, I did that wrong. That's what I want to do. So I guess technically I could have filled the bed of my pickup with grain, but then I'd be driving around with barley in my pickup all the time. Didn't want to do that. So Josh, you went through and fixed a bunch of the triggers on your version of the map. Yeah, I'm not good at actually modifying the map in that way. I've just never sat down and taught myself how to do it. But if I could, and if I did know how to do it, I would definitely fix it. All right. So we could buy more beef cows, or we could buy some dairy cows. Let me set up a vote, because I can go either way with that. Give me a second here. Let's see, there is a way to make, I always forget how to do it. Here it is, start a poll. Okay. Dairy or beef cattle? Okay. I'll let that run during the time that it takes me to get over to the animal place. In fact, I think what I will do, I will set that up in auto drive. And while it's driving, I'm going to run and get me another Dr. Pepper. 'Cause I'm thirsty. All right. And we're going to go to, it's under default. There it is, animal dealer. There we go. All right, you guys enjoy that. I'll be back very soon, and please vote. I'm sorry, I opened up my Dr. Pepper, so you guys didn't get to hear it. What besides F12 are used for screenshots? Yeah, I don't use F12 because that's my easy dev tool. I can't remember what I changed mine to, but what I actually use is I use a button on my controller right here. When I hit that, it'll take one. Gas, gas, gas. Are you saying I'm needing some gas? I do have auto drive governed to 58 miles an hour because this pickup doesn't do well when it's going really fast, especially when auto drive is being used. I was going very fast. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it is going pretty fast, especially if you you sit in it like this. That's like like in real life, that's way too fast. All right, here we are. I will take over from now. And so the actual place is over here, if I remember correctly. Yep. And that power line pole is just right in the way. Okay, what do we decide? Let's pull up the poll. Looks like dairy is winning by far. So dairy it is. Okay. Let's buy some dairy cows. I like to buy the Holstein cows. We're not going to get the baby ones. We're going to buy let's buy some adult ones that can produce milk quicker and more of it. I've got a decent amount of money. So we can fit 12. That's 18,000. Oh, that's all we're going to get. Well, okay. We can always take out a little bit of loan and get another load. I think that's what we're going to do. Because to buy all the, like the milk transport, you know, tank, trailer, and all that, you want to have enough milk to make it worthwhile. Let's head back to Arm 3 and let's see if there is a cow food, cow pasture, cow slurry, cow straw, sheep unload. Let's try. I guess we'll try that. That should get us to the right barn anyway. And then once we have our dairy cows, we'll get them fed and then we'll advance the day. And that way we'll get some production out of our all of our animals, really. I'm wondering, did it go? It went a different way this time. I think last time it went up north and then took a left. This time it went down south and took a right. That's fine. Actually, that's a better way, in my opinion. Whew, that's not good. We got a little oscillation going. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Is that what it did the last time? That's a little scary. Alright, I'm going to dial down your speed again. You're not going over 50. There. It's the weight of the cows. Yeah, I think you're right, Cranky. That's what it is exactly. A lot of weight behind it now. Look at all those cows. Exactly, Josh. Some trailers just... And that's kind of a real life thing, too. I mean, looking at that trailer, I wouldn't drive over 50 miles an hour on these windy roads. Probably wouldn't even drive that fast. Let's see where auto drive takes us. What mod am I using for the speed? It's built into the auto drive mod. If you see my little menu down here, I can set the speed right here by just clicking on it, and then using my mouse wheel, I can move it up or down. All right, actually that's where we need to go. So it stopped because it ran into something, but actually that's where we needed to stop. So Oh, the reason we stopped is, I think, because, yeah, our fence is there. There's a little wire fence. All right, let's get in there. And let's select our cows. Why does it only have one? Okay, I think this happened to me before. There. Now we got it. Select 12. There we go. Move to husbandry. All right. Let's go get another load. Go back to animal dealer. And the reason why is because we're going to need our Kubota tractor. I'm just gonna do that. Excuse me. And what I really should do is get some of these bales and put them next to the dairy cow pen, because they're going to be eating a lot as well. Let's try first person. Is that a dangerous thing? It's kind of fun, but it's also very different, for sure. There it goes. You got to run, Corpnut. All right. Well, thanks for being here. You have a great evening. Hey, Thomas. I missed you. How are you? Good morning to you. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us today. Sorry, I got a little too into the game and was not paying attention to the chat. There we are. And there's Mark Haythornwaite. Hello, Mark. Howdy, how are you? Good to have you with us as well. Mark, we just bought some dairy cows. And so we are mixing up some dinner for them. Oh, I can see that my hay bale didn't make it in there. Better put that in there first before I start putting straw in there. MTB, you need to go eat. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us and subscribing, and welcome to the community. All right, and our truck made it to the animal dealer. Whoops. There we go. So doing it first person was fun, but not nearly as accurate. There we go. Got it. All right, now let's go get our straw. All right. All right, let's go feed our lady cows. Actually, before we do, let's load up, well, order of operations. Let's borrow some more money. Let's load up some more cows. All right. We'll buy some adult Holsteins. 12. Done. All right. Now let's head back home. Cow food unload. Ah. That'll be good to know. Okay. I think this is where we went last time. There he goes. Okay. This tractor, I think, is the right size for this animal mixer, but it couldn't be any smaller or it wouldn't work. Okay, so where is the food? It looks like it's going to be right here. Is that really it? Huh. Let me turn around. That can't be it. It's not it. That's probably for slurry or something. Maybe it's inside? I've never used this pen before, so we're gonna learn. I bet it's... Oh, that's the milk. That looks like where the water goes. That looks like where the slurry comes out, maybe? Interesting. It's not out here. Oh, maybe it's here. Maybe it's there. Let's check it out. What would this be, though? Huh. Anybody know? Good old boys, you love the Kubota tractor? I do too. I have a soft spot in my heart for Kubota. I can't even tell you why exactly. Do I have it set to unload on the left? I do. I have it set up to unload on the left. Let's see if this is it. There it is. So there's just not a little icon for it. So, wasn't sure. Okay, it says that's everything. Now, I have a feeling maybe if we put more cows in there, it may expand the volume. I know it does that in FS19. Can't remember if 22 does that. Or maybe this version does. Oh, cranky, that is for milk. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, and here is our... Whoa, buddy, come back. Oh, I can unfold the trailer. Let's do that. There we go, just for realism's sake. Look at that. Nice, I like that. Okay, now we need to hit the dialogue trigger. There it is. All right. Move to husbandry. Yes. Okay. Now, just a little experiment. Let's see if it'll take more TMR now that we have more cows. Looks like it's not. Is that really all it takes? Oh, it'll take more. Oh, I think I moved outside of the trigger is why it stopped. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Yeah, let's look at our here it is. Yeah, it should be able to take a lot of TMR. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. That cow in the back is very hungry. MTB, you're back. All right, welcome back, MTB. All right. Now, can we afford another round of cows? I'm trying to remember how much those cost. We have 24. We could go get some more. Let's go get some more. So we'll get you turned around, and let's send you. Let's see. What was it? Raise the no. There it is. Fold livestock trailer. Okay. Send you back to the animal dealer. And while he's doing that, we will go mix up some more TMR. Actually, let's go get some water. Whoops. Let's go get some water first. I've mentioned this before. We were talking about Kubota. Interesting fact, Kubota's U.S. headquarters is located in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, about 20 minutes from where I live. They have a very nice corporate building. So very soon, we're going to need to upgrade our animal husbandry equipment because our mixer and our water tank are pretty small. Exactly, Thomas. It's a little small. Okay. So I think one thing I need to be doing is I need to be advancing through our days a little quicker so that we can generate more revenue. Because I won't say we're struggling to make a profit, but the profits are not coming very quickly. If we can get through the days a little quicker, then we can have more harvest, more income, more milk, more beef, and all that good stuff. All right, again, we got to find the little trigger. Is that, I mean, that looks like that should be the water, right? Let's look at the, see what the triggers look like. There's a trigger of some kind right there. Oh, that's actually me. Do I need water? Good question. You know, you're right. It is plumbed. I should have checked. Yeah, our pasture cows need water. Our dairy cows don't. Okay. Thank you, Cranky. I should have not assumed that they also needed water, but I did. No worries. We'll just take this back. Good. That just makes things easier. What mode do I have that we were talking about? MTB, I don't fully understand that question. Give me a little more information. What mod do I have that we were talking about? I don't know what mod in particular you're referring to. I'm sorry. You can give me a little more. The speed. Auto drive is, it basically allows you to lay like train tracks all around the map and set points, and then you can tell your vehicle to go from one point to another and even like deliver stuff. It's a PC only mod. Whoops. That was not very pretty. My lack of front loader skills are showing again. Can it make the cars go over the speed limit? No, it won't. It cannot. Well, I'm glad we got some dairy cows. Milk is very lucrative. Almost as lucrative as eggs. And I like that the water's already plumbed. All right, let's go feed these hungry cows. Let's see. Are we at the animal dealer again? We are. Let's take care of that. Do I know a mod that can make it do it? I'm not aware of one that can make it go faster than the mod's designed to go. There might be one out there. I'm just not familiar with it. All right, so we'll have 3 loads of dairy cows. So that'll be 36 cows. That'll be a good start for us. All right. Buy one more round of Holsteins. We have just enough money. Good.
50 to 50, Bubba, you said? 11:35, 102 on 2. 11, there's a number 75, 1100. 11, 40, 11:25. 50 coders on there, quarter with ya. 50 coder now have 11:50. 11:50 number quarter.
All right.
50 with ya, 35. 11.
It's Farm Sim, not Need for Speed. Vehicle control mod, says Thomas. Okay. The audio for the animal yard reminds you of horse easing, not an auction. So here in Fort Worth, near where I live, is one of the largest cattle auctions that happens daily, and you can go and listen to a real auctioneer auction off lots of cattle. It takes about, I don't know, like 15 seconds to sell a cow. One pops in one side, he talks and rambles on, somebody buys it, and then it exits out the other end, and then the next one comes. There's some YouTube videos out there. If you if you look up Fort Worth Cattle Stock Exchange or something like that, you can see how that happens. It's pretty impressive, I think, anyway. There it is. That is a tiny trigger. Whoop, we got a cow and hold on there, girl. Just wait. Ugh. Oh, horse racing. Oh, I got you, Thomas. Yeah, like when they're announcing the race. Yeah, it does sound like that. All right. We've got a whole nother economy set up now. We've got some TMR. 33,000. That should be enough, I would say. So we have 50 head of beef cattle. They are, well, we'll have to go to the pen to see how fat they are. They're only 13 months, so we've got several more months to go there. I believe our chicken pen is full, and I believe our sheep pen is full. So yeah. And there's Black Book. Hello, Black Book. Happy New Year. How are you? Welcome in. Good to have you with us today. Black Book, we bought some dairy cows, and we're just getting them all set up here in their dairy barn. And right here is our last trailer full of dairy cows. So let's get them set up. Let's see, is it that? Yeah. Okay. I really should be facing the other way, right? But that's all right. All right, select and move to husbandry. All right, so there's 36 head of cows. Now, unlike the beef cattle, where my strategy is not for them to reproduce, but basically just fatten them up, sell them, buy new 12-month-old cows. For the dairy cows, I'll let them reproduce and grow that way. Yeah, Happy New Year back to you, Black Book. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. So I think that's enough dairy cows, at least for now. Now, do they need straw? That's a good question. Do they need straw? They do need straw. So let's go give them straw. Our base beef cattle don't need straw, but our dairy cows do. We'll do that. We'll save the game. Oh, this does not go over here. It goes over in the other, over by the pasture. We'll give them some straw. We'll save the game. We'll advance the day, and then that might be everything we need to do today. We'll take a look. Right, that's why there's a straw and load point. Yeah, I just didn't make that connection, Cranky. You know me. All right. So our pickup has come in very handy today. For buying cows, for selling wool. Good old boys getting cut up on chores. Okay. I don't sound right. Don't sound right. Got to be missing something. Hey, it's Snafflepup. How are you? Your wife even thought she's British, lived in Bryan, Texas for years, and remembers the auction house in Dallas. Oh, cool. Let's see. Let's go back to our Kubota. I'm just gonna teleport over there. Here it is. Let's go fill up our animal mixer with straw. All right, I'm gonna get some fresh bales over here. And I don't know how much straw it's gonna take. Knowing how Nitrodad sets up his pins though, I imagine it's a lot. So I'm just gonna fill up this mixer with straw. So let's see. Probably take one in a little bit. Yeah, I don't think it'll take the whole, all of the second one. So these are large bales. The mixer holds the mixer holds 18,000 liters, and these straw bales are 11,000 liters each. But a little trick actually is you can just go ahead and load him in there, and he will fill that up, and then the rest of that bale will just sit in there. In fact, well, I'm not going to, but you could actually load multiple bales in there and just keep shredding them. I will put one. I'll put one on the bale spike just to take over there. MTB, your favorite map is Elm Creek. Okay, I like Elm Creek. I played that for quite a bit. Put many hours on that map. All right, straw. Where is the straw point? You know what? Let's just look. We can look here, I guess. That's milk load. Cow straw unload. Must be over here. How would I ever know that, though? Am I gonna get a trigger? All right, let's turn this off. Snapple Pup, it is not a Mod Hub map. If you type !map in the chat, you will get a link to Nitrodad's itch.io site where you can download it. Let's see if there's some triggers somewhere. I don't see a straw trigger there, do you? Look, that trigger for the TMR is crooked. That's probably also a mix-up. That should be aligned to the visible trough. Oh, this could be the straw right here. You think? This door? Maybe. I do see a yellow. Oh, here it is. It's this box. Easy enough. Okay, so it's not this. It's not that. That's just the milking parlor. Let's turn all this off. There we go. You've inspired me to play FS22 when this stream ends. Okay, MTB, well, wonderful. Reverse through the door. Cranky, I think that we got lucky and we don't have to reverse through the door. That's what I was initially thinking we were going to have to do. You try and stay away from the mod sites, rather go direct to the author or go from recommendations. I agree exactly, Snafflepuff, and that that Nitrodad link in the chat, that goes directly to the author's download page. And I believe he has it set up where you can make a donation, if you like. Nitrodad is one of our best map makers, in my opinion. I'm going to see if this will take a whole bale. Won't take a full bale. That's all right. What we'll do is straighten up a bit. And we will get this shredded. Oh, I was afraid that was going to happen. I didn't get a good grip on it. I'm trying to go too fast. Slow down, Scott. Go. Let's see. I think I'm missing some chat. You've had way too many sketchy tractors with no wheels. Yeah, Snafflepuff, I stay away from those third-party mod sites. I don't want to get a virus, and I also don't want to. I hate that these mod makers are getting basically stolen from. People are just stealing their stuff and claiming it as their own, and that's just wrong. Okay, let's get I need to get lined up again. There we are. Good question for you. When do you think the first drop from Season Pass will drop? I have no idea, good old boys. I don't really follow that. I don't do the Season Pass. I just buy stuff, the stuff that I like when it comes out. But you're guessing around the last of January. Okay, that's a decent guess. Anyone else have another opinion? All right, so they should have plenty of straw now. Oh yeah, they're almost full. Look at that. The MTB mod network, as far as the third-party ones, that one's probably the most the cleanest one. I've still seen stuff there that, like, you know, belongs to other modders. But some modders, I think, can post their stuff there. I don't use it very often. And there's some, like King mods and FS mods and all those. I don't go to those. Okay. So it's almost 5:30 here. So I think this is going to be a good stopping point. Let's do this, though. Let's save the game, and we'll advance the day just to see how things, what we end up with. All right. So Let's get out of here. I'm going to advance to the next day. Wow, I drank 2 Dr. Peppers in this live stream. Hope I can sleep it. Hope I can sleep tonight. I should be no problem. All right, let's see what we've got from the animals. We've got a little bit of milk already. That's nice. Well, we don't know the age of our cows. We'll have to go over there, but they should be 14 months now and should weigh. We're probably in the money with them already. We've got a good deal more wool, and we've got a lot of eggs. Awesome. Okay, well, let's save again. Whoops. Let's save again. Where is the milk? I think Cranky had guessed it right. I think the milk is, or the loading point is right here. And then the milk parlor's in here. Well, the parlor's behind this door. That's the storage tank. Very cool. I love this. Look at all the detail that Not Your Dad has in here. Now, I don't know if this was supplied from another modder or not, but anyway, there's our milk tank. So I'm pretty certain that this is our load point for milk. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave things right there, guys. Great live stream today, guys. Really good chat. It was great hanging out with you and just kind of hearing more about what's going on with you guys. I wish you the best of New Year's, and go check out the video that dropped this morning. It's episode 2 of Cattle Baron Wannabe. And also, I will see you guys Sunday for our next Greystone Farm live stream, episode 19 of 20. So only 2 more left, after which I will upload my save game for anyone who wants to download and play it. Please like this video, this live stream, if you liked it, and also would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That's about it for me, guys. Anyway, this is Scott Free for All, and you guys take care, and I will see you later.